Yo, Team Supreme, y'all know what it is, man. I'm tuning in with y'all only because I've been getting hit up and I've been having this conversation and some of the things I just been hearing, and I just want to say my piece on it. You know, it's whatever, but about the whole Will Smith, Chris Rock thing. So I want to start by saying, y'all know I don't get into the drama. I don't care about like personal, like outside of music or whatever. Like, I don't care. I don't get into the drama, who got whatever, who's sleeping with who, none of that. Y'all know that. But as far as this goes, right, just based off some of the conversations that I'm hearing, the comments that I'm reading, people speaking out on it and everything, and I know it's always going to be two people on each side of the fence. Well, a person on each side of the fence. I know that. No matter what, it's always somebody on the opposite. So I get it. But so what I want to say is, first, let me start off by saying I'm not the biggest Chris Rock fan. I think he's corny. He's not funny to me, never been funny to me. I think his best role was New Jack City, and he wasn't a funny character. Like, his character was a crackhead. So let that be known as far as just how I feel about him. And y'all know I think Will Smith is a GOAT. But right is right, wrong is wrong. I don't, like, you know, I call it like I see it, straight down the middle. It is what it is. Now, for those who may not know, let me show y'all what happened at the Oscars last night. Stop this beat.
With a couple of jokes, and Will Smith slapped him.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? Uh-oh, Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay? Okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay.
So, with that being said, or seen, whatever, y'all know what I'm saying? Y'all seen what happened. I know y'all got y'all thoughts and y'all takes on it or whatever, but I want to say this. This is what we got to stop doing. What we have to stop doing is making excuses. Right? We have to stop making excuses to allow people to continue to get away with stuff. All I've been hearing is, oh, Chris Rock is a comedian. That's his job. What? Chris Rock is a comedian. His job is to make you laugh. His job isn't to be disrespectful or offensive. It's to make you laugh. You're a comedian. Why do you got to talk about people? Just answer me this. Why do you have to talk about people to be funny? To make a joke? All the other shit out here in the world that you can crack jokes about. You talked about somebody who is going through a condition which forces her, well, that's why she cut her hair, because she's dealing with a disease that's making her hair fall out. You can look at her face as he's saying this shit. Will trying to laugh it off. It wasn't happening with Jada. So as a man, a husband, you know how many days he probably, like, how many times she done came and felt so embarrassed and you know, crying and just upset, hurt that she's dealing with what she's dealing with, and he was there and seen the hurt. And then you make a joke, regardless if you knew or not, it don't matter. What is that man supposed to do? let's just say this. If Will Smith didn't go up there, if he didn't say nothing, then y'all would be saying, especially looking at Jada's face and, you know, her reaction to the joke, Will Smith a sucker, man. He should have did this. I can't believe he sat there and stood by. See, that's what happens in the world. And that's the same person that the same person that would say, man, he a sucker, he ain't no man, he didn't go up there. It's the same person that will say, that was uncalled for. That's just how the shit works. But I'm gonna tell you this. I'm hearing people like, they professionals. It's a time and a place for everything. That was the appropriate time and the appropriate place. The disrespect happened live on TV in front of millions. The embarrassment happened live in front of all these people. So guess what? The retaliation, the reaction happened live on stage in front of all those people. The reaction has to be just as loud as the disrespect. And it was. Period. It's nothing like I don't see how you can debate that. You cannot hide behind this shield of a comedian no more. That's what I think the bigger picture is. Shit done hit the fans. Comedians can't get away with being disrespectful no more. Oh, it's just a joke. No, that shit ain't a joke. No, it's not funny. Everything you could talk about, you decide to talk about me. You know, my wife, this person that's sitting right there. And y'all just expect me to just let that shit roll down my back because he's cracking a joke. How many times have you got mad because somebody was joking about you or yours? Said some shit hurtful to one of your peoples, but they say it's a joke. Was it okay then? Oh no, but just because this man is a comedian, a professional comedian, what's the difference? A joke is a joke no matter who it's coming from, right? I just hate the contradiction, the hypocrites and all that shit, man. Will Smith as a man did what he was supposed to do, because I would have did the same fucking thing. Period. And then I'm hearing, if it was this person, Will Smith wouldn't have did that. If it was this person, he wouldn't. How do you know? You don't know what that. Why do you think that just because it's somebody else, Will Smith is afraid of that person? Or any man that got his wife just got disrespected in front of his face? Why am I not going to go and say and do the same thing if I feel the same type level of disrespect? Now, let's not forget the last Oscars or whatever it was, Chris Rock made a joke about Jada again. Well, before this one, said something along the lines, because, hold on, let me see if I can find it. That way we can just, you know what I'm saying, we can just see it together. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's check out this. This happened in 2016. Same thing. Look.
Delivering jokes that were both hilarious and poignant, like this one, where he called out Jada Pinkett Smith for boycotting the show.
Is she on a TV show? Jada boycotting the Oscars is like me boycotting Rihanna's panties. I wasn't invited. Jada's mad her man, Will, was not nominated for concussion. I get it. Tell the truth. I get it. You get mad. She said it's not fair that Will was this good and didn't get nominated. Yeah, you're right. It's also not fair that Will was paid $20 million for Wild Wild West, okay?
The comedian kept things mostly lighthearted, but ended on a serious note, offering his perspective on the Oscars So White controversy.
Well, regardless of all that. So, as you can see, it already had, I felt like that issue wasn't resolved. So I felt like adding to it, the build up, it just was a build up. You know, you said something before, whatever, like, bruh, I don't know the last good Chris Rock movie. You talk about Wild Wild West, bro. Walt Disney paid that. Will didn't write the script. The movie wasn't bad because of his acting. It was a bad movie. But anyway, regardless, that's neither here nor there. Then I see some people saying, well, August Alsina, why he didn't do this with it? That situation has absolutely nothing to do with this situation. But let's just play it out. So, if Will Smith, we don't know what happened between them behind closed doors. We have no idea. For one, nobody knows. You don't know what Will Smith did. If they got into it, you don't know nothing. So why you didn't? You don't know. But let's just say he didn't. He didn't do anything. He done took year. He done heard all type of August jokes for like 2 years. You know what I'm saying? All this shit coming up for like 2 years. What makes you think Will ain't just sit back and say, you know what? I let that shit ride. I shouldn't have let that shit ride. So the next person that I'm not playing with him. Just so happened to be Chris Rock. That's not a legitimate scenario for y'all. What makes you think Will Smith is scared of August Alsina? Like, come on, man. Let's just be real. Like, as a man, I don't care who it is. I get my ass whooped, I get my ass whooped. But disrespect is not going to be tolerated. I don't care who it is. Then people say, well, it's a time and a place for everything. Will Smith should have just not did nothing. Why? That was the perfect time and the perfect place. But you can, and then people say, well, you can do this, you can do. You cannot say what you would do until you are in that situation. It is so easy for us to say, oh man, I wouldn't have did that, or I would have did that. You don't know what you would have done. You don't know until it happens. You can say all day long what you would do. You do not know. You just don't know. I know I wouldn't have played that disrespect shit. I'm not necessarily saying I would have went up there and slapped him, but I don't know. If I felt like that, that's what I wanted to do. That's what I would have, that's it. But I know I wanted to just sit there and watch my wife be hurt for a punk joke. I know I wouldn't have sat for that. But what I'm saying is, you cannot get mad at the reaction of anyone for the disrespect that they felt. You cannot tell somebody what they should and shouldn't do in a situation because you don't feel like them. You don't have the history that they have. So you cannot speak on somebody else or what they should or shouldn't do. I hate that. He shouldn't have did it. Man, why? You don't know, man. Every action got a reaction. He is dead. That's just my thoughts on it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can let me know what y'all think in the comments. I really don't care though. Like if it's because I'ma always feel how I feel. I'm very optimistic and I like to hear other sides. But as a man, being and you disrespect my wife. It's one thing if you make the joke about me, I could probably take it. But like, is it funny if example, is this funny to you? Let's just say your father had a car crash because he was drinking and driving. Or let's just say somebody crashed into him that was drinking and driving. Your father was just on his way home. He had a badass accident, you know what I'm saying? In the hospital. Let's just say he paralyzed. Let's just say your father got paralyzed from that accident. Is it okay if Chris Rock makes a joke about your father not being able to walk? Is it okay? Since he's a comedian, it's no big deal, right? That shit wouldn't make you feel no kind of way, right? Right? You know, your dad can't walk, but Chris Rock make a joke like, I bet you if it was a bar open, he'll walk the hell out of there. You know, some shit like that. Yeah. That's funny. That's cool. I bet you, no, since he made it about a movie, because I'm sure that y'all to say, well, it was about a movie that ain't. I would like to see your father in Crash 2. Remember the movie Crash? I would like to see your father in Crash 2. That's acceptable though, right? Because it's a joke. Of course not. So don't speak on anybody else's situation, man. Disrespect is disrespect. That comedian shield shit don't work no more. You don't have to be disrespectful or offensive to be funny or racist. You don't have to do none of that to be funny. All right? You can respect everybody and you can make jokes, especially if you don't have that type of relationship with that person one-on-one to be able to crack these jokes. Because he know where you come, whatever. You don't got that relationship with somebody, you can't speak on it, man. That's just how I feel. Those are my thoughts. I was gonna say some old little funny shit about like the way Will Smith slapped him and shit because he definitely had good form. But it ain't for that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I just really wanted to just speak my piece. People was hitting me up. They wanted my opinion on it. So here it is. You know what I'm saying? I salute Will Smith. He still won because he's the best actor alive to me. As he deserved it many times before. He got it still. You know? And I heard Diddy came out and said that they made up. I seen Will Smith partying in the back with the award and they was rapping and having a good time. I ain't see Chris Rock, but Diddy said that they did make up backstage and they was vibing out, that's what men do. If I got a problem with you, and we not enemies, we just had a confrontation. We had a falling out. And as a man, if it comes physical, we fight it out. We get up, we shake hands. Now that the incident is behind us, let's move forward. That's a man. That's a man. Chris Rock, I'm pretty sure he apologized as a man. You know, I know he did. I know he apologized. Will Smith got up there, he was crying because he was hurt. But not one time did he apologize for slapping him because he deserved it. So yeah, he apologized to the people, but he did not apologize to Chris Rock for slapping him. At least not right there, he didn't. You know, on the follow-up videos and stuff. So those my thoughts, man. Y'all can let me know, if y'all agree or disagree. I'ma always stand on it because if y'all disrespect me and mine, I know I'm not gonna sit for it. I don't know if what I would necessarily do, but I know I won't sit for it. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. Team Supreme, y'all know what it is, man. I love y'all, man. And we don't do the drama though. You feel me? We don't really get into the drama, but this was just something I think that's bigger than just the slap. I think it's like for men standing up for their wives. Men having a confrontation, working it out, shaking hands at the end of it. That's men. That's how life should work. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't gonna be peaches and cream. So if we gotta deal with it, we deal with it. We shake hands. It's behind us. We move forward. Men take it protecting their wives' feelings and they honor and respect, dignity. That's what he did. That's what it was for me. And these comedians can't just hide behind that shield of a comic no more. So that's my thoughts, man. And I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one.